more time at home and more time sitting, you may be experiencing back or hip discomfort. To help alleviate some of those pains, we've created a circuit of core exercises designed to challenge the musculature from all planes of motion. Hope this helps you. The first exercise here is the pelvic tilt. With this exercise, you're going to take a deep breath in, then exhale as you brace your abs, pushing your low back down into the mat, tilting the pelvis backwards. This is going to help create a nice stable spine for our next exercise, the pelvic tilt to bridge. From here, you're going to do your pelvic tilt, then maintain that brace as you bridge up, squeezing through the glutes, and try to keep the weight in the heels as you do this. That will help better to recruit the glutes as you go. So when you do lift, when it exhales, you lift and squeeze through those glutes, then back down. From there, we're going to do the clamshell and reverse clamshell. The first one, I'm going to have you laying on your side with your legs bent, stacked on each other, about a 40 to 30 degree angle at the hip and a 90 degree angle at the knee. So here you want to scoot your feet up just a little bit. Great. From there, you want to stabilize through your pelvis and your abs. So you're going to brace your abdominals, keep your feet together as you rotate your left knee away from your bottom knee. Very good. Now while doing this, you may have a tendency for your hips to roll back. That's where your pelvic tilt and your abdominal brace come into play. You want to keep your hips square with the ground with every time you lift, so that you can recruit these muscles in the posterior chain here, the gluteus medius. This is working on rotation of the hip, and this is called the clamshell. Next is the reverse clamshell. For this exercise, you're going to have your knees staying close together as you rotate your feet away from each other. This exercise, you're internally rotating the femur, working on those deep internal rotators of the hip, keeping the abdominals braced as you do this. Next, we're going to work on the skydiver. The skydiver begins by laying flat on the ground with your arms out at your sides. And from there, first thing you will do, squeeze the shoulder blades together, then squeeze the glutes, and lift the legs just off of the mat. As you're holding, you're going to keep your neck neutral. So looking down at the mat like that, then relax. You're going to hold this for 3 to 10 seconds and repeat. Next is the side-lying oblique straight leg hold. For this exercise, you're going to be laying on your side, all the way flat. Good. With your shoulder, hip, knee, and ankle all in alignment. For this exercise, you want to get into your pelvic tilt, maintain that as you keep your legs straight, lift both of them just off of the mat, maybe this far off the mat. Great. Hold for 3 to 10 seconds, and then down. And repeat. As you do this, you want to tighten through these oblique muscles on the side and get all of that musculature in alignment as you go. This next exercise is the bird dog. To do this exercise, you'll begin on all fours with your shoulders stacked over your wrists, your hips stacked over your knees. And with it, you want to maintain a nice neutral spine. So you can kind of go into an arch of your back and rounding your back and find the middle zone in between and hold it there. From this position, you want to stabilize through your abs and your hips as you drive your opposite arm and leg upward and away from each other. Imagine that you're trying to push your heel through the wall behind you and your arm through the wall in front of you. Hold this for 3 to 10 seconds and repeat on the other side. Really trying to elongate as you go, trying to keep everything stable through the hips and working through that. Alternatively, if it's too difficult to lift arm and leg, you can do one leg at a time and just leg straightening. You still want to keep everything braced up through the hips and level through the back. From there, we're going to try the plank. The plank begins on your forearms and toes. In this position, you want to create a straight line through your shoulder, hip, knee, and ankle. Keep your abdominal brace, the pelvic tilt that we learned earlier, to help prevent your back from arching or swaying down towards the ground. You want to keep that alignment the whole time. And this will help challenge those muscles through all the core musculature and through the legs and arms as well.